Well everyone, JawTooth again. Hey, it's a Monday afternoon and we got an eastbound train coming, and Norfolk Southern set off a bunch of cars to clear the yard for this train. So I can't wait to see what we've got. We might even have a couple locomotives on it. So I'm going to catch them over here at the base of Batavia Hill. They'll be going over Main Street on this bridge right here behind me, and then they're going to start up the hill right here in Batavia. This is where the old train station used to be. It was right over there. Right in that area is where the train station used to be, a brick building. I just barely remember it. It's been so long ago since it was tore down. But the train's coming from that way. This ought to be a good one. Go ahead and start the video, son. Here we go. Downtown Batavia, Ohio on the Cincinnati Eastern Railroad. All right, here we go. They're getting ready to cross over Main Street. Can't wait to see this. I bet they see me. Look at this shot. Aha, they see me. Live action. All right. Yeah. Oh, it's going to be a good train too. I love the sound of that B36-7 working hard. These are rock cars here. They load these with rock at Hanson Quarry in Plum Run. More rock cars. These gondolas are for rock also. Got a flag on the back. There they go, starting up the hill. I'm gonna go up the top of the hill and get them up there too. That was a pretty good train. All right, that was a good one. Coming across the Main Street Bridge, and I'm at the old Batavia station location. Look at this. There's a chair right here for me. That's a nice chair too. I'll leave that there. I don't know whose chair it is, but it's abandoned up here. Comes in handy. Anybody wait for a train can see it. Now here's a brick I found from the old station. Look at this. That came from the station. And there's the stairs that go up from Main Street up here to the platform. The platform was right here. This is where people got on trains. And the station building stood right in here, right about in here. You can see part of a wall. I can remember it when I was little. Well, probably they probably tore it down when I was in my early 20s. Yeah, I remember it. I don't have any pictures of it for some reason. I've been looking for pictures, haven't found any. There's gotta be pictures of it, obviously. Look at this. Here's the steps to go down to Main Street. And there's Main Street. Downtown Batavia. All right, let's go get them again. I'm gonna head up to the top of the hill and get them coming up there, up to the summit. Hope I didn't shake this thing too much when they were coming across the bridge, because I was waving and stuff, got a little excited. Might have just shook the camera, hope not. But here we go, to the top of the hill. All right, we're gonna get the train again. I just went to the top of the hill. I'm at Summit Road at the railroad crossing, and it was easy to beat the train because the hill is real long and curvy, and they're going less than 10 miles an hour. They're coming from that direction right there. Here it is, Summit Road Railroad Crossing. And the train consists of the GP 15-1 made by EMD. And we got a General Electric B36-7. So you got 2 locomotives, and I think there's about 34 cars somewhere in that area, longer than usual. So this is a good one. Look at the creek down here. I saw some fish, some little minnows. They were over here somewhere. Looks like they're hiding now. So we're going to get the other side of the train coming up the hill. We'll have both sides of the train for this video here. Let's check the track out while we're waiting. All right. The rail was rolled in 1977. 4 dashes, that's April. Rolled by Illinois. And it's 132 pounds per yard at this spot right here. There you go. And this is the first train of the week on a Monday afternoon. All right, here we go. I'm starting to hear them. And here's the crossing. It's above normal on temperature today, so they have the door open a lot of times to get air to help cool it down in there. It gets hot in those locomotives. I hear them coming up. Here we go. Pulling good. Let's see, where's a good spot? I think I'll just stay right here because of the shade. Try not to shoot straight into the sun. Zoomed in 6 times, shooting in 1080p. The first time I got them out was in 4K. This time was 1080. I'm doing some experiments with my camera, been checking that stuff out lately. Boy, it sure is a nice day today too. Look at this. Perfect weather. Can't believe how nice it is. Alrighty, well, there you go. I got the train both times, both sides of the train, and that was a long one too. That was a good one for this line. That's longer than what I normally get. And when they start operating Purina sometime after the start of the year, there's going to be some long trains there. I can't wait to get some of those coming up this hill. That will be cool. Some grain trains come up this hill. That's going to be awesome. All right, thanks for watching. Really good day today. But wait, there's more. There always is. Hey, I wasn't even thinking about it, but since they're going so slow with such a heavy train, I can get them a third time. So I'm over here at Afton, next to the water tower. This is where the 4-track Afton Yard is. That's one of their main yards, if not the main yard. And there's a house for sale right next to the tracks. Look at this. Now it's a little bit of a fixer-upper. Let's see. If you can see that number, you can call that and get you a house right next to the railroad crossing at a hot spot. Right next to the railroad crossing here on Half Acre Road in Afton. All right, the train's gonna be coming from left to right. And I'm on the engineer side again. So let's see where they're at. Got a train coming. Yep. I'm filming it. Got a channel on YouTube if you like trains. Check out JawTooth. Nah, not a real fan. It's over there. Yo. I was trying to make a couple rail fans. Don't know if it'll work or not. Maybe. Check out my channel on YouTube. Yeah, it's called JawTooth. J-A-W for jaw, then just tooth, T-O-O-T-H. Found it? Subscribe and like and all that stuff. There goes the end of it. You found it?
I subscribe.
Oh, cool, thanks. All right. See you later.
See you, man.
All right. All right, there we go. Hey, I got a new subscriber. That's how you do it. Networking. Well, I got to train a few times today. That was pretty good. And we are at Afton Yard. There's the train right over there. And the connection for Perina will be on the left-hand side, just past the end of the train. They've made a cut through the woods. Let's see. Somewhere up there where that really big tree is, just past that, that's where the connection for Perina is going to be. This place is going to be busy when Perina comes online, and that will be next year, 2025. Don't know exactly when. I have heard some people say January. I have a source that told me January, but it's a very unreliable source that gets a lot of information from unsubstantiated rumors. But sometimes he's right. All right, thanks for watching, everyone. Had a really good day. Let's see what the live action pets are doing. All right, we'll see you later. Railroad tracks are straight ahead. They go around to the back, right through those things. There's the update. Perina. There goes the horse. He just came over and got a drink. Got a drink out of the pond. Oh, he's in a hurry. I think he might think that I'm feeding him. He's going over towards his food bowl. I give him grain every day. 365 days a year, just because he's a good pet. Look at all these ducks. I got a bunch of them now. They all came from my neighbors. Today is already October 21st, 2024. Can't believe it. Summer's about to come to an end. Wow, look at all these ducks. I don't know if my neighbor knows his ducks are over here. Does anybody remember Dups? I had Dups here. Was that, I guess it was last year. He was here all summer, but then when the pond froze over, I think something got him. I tried to rescue him, I couldn't. I tried to catch him. I was gonna put him in the house because it got really cold out, about 10 degrees, and the pond was totally frozen over with snow on it. But I couldn't get him, and then he just disappeared. Coyotes or fox or something got him. Oh, there's Chessie over there. Where did she go? There she is. The live action pets. There's another one right over here. He wasn't here when I came to the gate. Now he can't get in. Ah, poor guy, I gotta let him in. As long as he doesn't bother the ducks. There's Loki. Loki, you should have been with me. You could have come in easily then. There he is. I've been hearing tractors all day, but I wasn't really paying a whole lot of attention. I just thought it was the fields around mine, but I think they came back and got a few acres of beans that were replants that weren't completely dried out from the last time they harvested. I'm gonna go back and check here in a second, because I saw Stahl's tractors going down the road, so I might have just missed them. Look at all those ducks in the water. I've never seen this pond this low before. Look at this. Look how low it is. Wow. It's incredible. This is the biggest drought I've ever seen. Usually this pond is filled up to the top. Those are some pretty ducks. I gotta make sure that Loki doesn't hurt one of them. I don't know if he would or not. All right, I'm gonna walk back in the field and have a look around. Happy birthday, Train Guy 15. He just turned 16 years old on October the 16th. I was a little bit late, sorry about that. But happy birthday, Train Guy 15. Thanks for watching my videos. You might have to change your name to Train Guy 16. There's Jessie. She says happy birthday also. Thanks for watching my videos, Train Guy 15. I appreciate it. Well, I'm back here in my fields right now, just checking things out. And no, they weren't here today. I guess they were just driving by. They do a lot of acreage. They do thousands of acres. And, you know, I'm talking about stalls. They do the farming here. Their property joins mine in the back. They own, I think it's like about 250 acres. I remember when it was for sale, it was a little over 300 acres at the time, but someone else bought like 60 acres of it, and they made it into some kind of a duck wildlife thing. They put some ponds and marshes in it, and it's for some kind of a duck club. So that was cut off of it, and then Stalls bought the rest, somewhere around 250 acres. So that would be on the back of my property, backside of those woods. So these are the beans that were the replants. There's probably, I'm gonna guess, 4 or 5 acres here that weren't harvested because they were still green. They had to replant this area, which that does happen every once in a while. You know, you might get a storm and flood out an area, or there could be other reasons. Usually it's because of too much rain washes the crops out, but I'm surprised it's an area this big that's replanted. I can hear a tractor. It's probably on the Stalls property adjoining mine in the back. Now Loki just went into the woods over here somewhere. I gotta keep an eye on him. He's still young and dumb. And there are coyotes back here. I would hate for him to find the coyotes. One of my videos, I was back here in the woods and I surprised some coyotes, and you know, they were making a little bit of noise. Yeah, we're gonna walk back here and have a look around on the JawTooth compound. I've got about 113 acres. I just heard him over there somewhere. I was able to tack on 8 acres, about 8 acres this year. I was pretty fortunate to do that. And it was in 2 pieces. One of the pieces was a 7-acre parcel, and it's got beans on it, almost the whole thing. Wow, there's quite a bit here. They still got a good patch of beans here they got to get. Well, we're gonna go back in the woods here. Haven't been back in the woods in a long time. Always out filming trains. There he is. Found him. Back in the woods again. The dogs only go in the woods when I'm back here. They never go out of the yard area and the pond area, you know, unless I'm back here. And I had somebody comment saying that I should tell more about my job and tell some more about myself. Somebody I had a couple of comments actually. Well, I used to work for the health department in Claremont County, Ohio for 20 years. I was a health inspector. You know, it's a county job, government job. And I did inspections, nuisance complaint inspections, any kind of complaint. They had to deal with health and safety. mainly is what I did though with sewage and water. You know, I did a lot of nuisance complaints, any kind of complaint. Roaches in the apartment, neighbors got trash, malfunctioning septic system, anything like that. But I did a lot of sewage complaints for, not just sewage complaints, but I did a lot of sewage inspections for new construction. Somebody wanted to build a new house, I'd go out and look at the lot, tell them where the septic system should go, give a recommendation on the type of septic system to put in, all that kind of stuff. And if they had private water, I would do inspections on the cistern or well. Let's go back in the woods here. So I did that for 20 years. And then I got this farm in 1994. And my farm is in about a half a dozen different pieces. So I've kind of pieced it together, starting in 1994. I hear Loki back here. This is a drainage ditch right here. There's a couple of these that go through my woods. These ditches were put in years ago to drain the farm fields. And there's a real big one back that way that I'm told was put in by the township. Years ago, the township put in a drainage ditch, and all these smaller ditches go into it. Helps keep the fields drained. We used to camp out back here a lot. I haven't done that in a few years. Yep, so we are back here in the JawTooth forest right now. I want to see if I can get back to the back property line. And no, I'm not going to have this logged out. Every once in a while, the logger contacts me and asks about that. There ain't no way I'd ever do that. I'm trying to preserve this area. All right, let's see what else we can get into back here somewhere. There, I found Loki again. He sure is excited. Over here's where the power line easement goes across my property. It's about 150-foot wide easement. I've got two of those gigantic towers on my farm. I rarely ever get back in this area. Okay, right here. There's one of the towers. See those? There's two towers right there, you can see. Those are both on my property. Now there's a third tower down that way that is right at the edge of my property. I own within like 10 feet of it. So on the right hand side of the third tower, I got some property over that way. This right here, there's a couple acres here that could be farmed. So stalls, if you're watching this, if you ever want to farm this right here, you can. You can tell where that line is. That's where stalls start farming my property. I'm still having a hard time talking. Ever since I had the operation in my mouth, I have a real hard time talking. So you can tell where my fields are farmed right there, where it's brown. Now this part right here, I've never done anything with this. So if Stalls wants to farm this, they're more than welcome to. I'd like to see it in beans or corn. Now the cornfield back here, that is Stalls' property. So I'm almost near the back property line. I'm a little bit over 2,600 feet off the road right now. And all the land you see right here, that is owned by Stalls, the people who do the farming on my property. They own all that land. They've got a bunch. And I see they've got a couple blinds over here. There's one for deer hunting. And there's another one right over there. So they had corn back here this year on the property joins mine. Now to the right, where those woods start, when you get off my property, that's where the duck area starts. About 65 acres or so, somewhere in that area. That's some kind of like a wildlife club. And I've been over there a couple times. It's been a few years since I've been over there. But they put ponds and marshes in and little duck things where ducks can hatch eggs. Little metal duck things. I don't know what you call them. I am right on the property line right here. All the woods on the left is my property, and then starting from the field, hey, there's a deer down there. Hope my dogs don't see it. If they see it, they're going to chase after it. There's a small deer way over there. So this all is stalls, farms right here. And then I've got another 39 acres over that way. Go past those trees just a little bit. Hope these dogs don't see that deer. I'm gonna get back over here, back on my property, make sure they don't go running after it. Well, there you go. A little bit of tour. There's about 26 acres of woods over there. So of the 113 acres that I have, about close to 70 is in crops. Yeah, I'd like to see this in crops right here. Hey, how you doing there, Loki? All right, thanks for watching, everyone. See all these trees are laying down all over the place? That's a good ash tree right there. That's good firewood. I don't ever have to cut a tree down. There's enough stuff laying down that I can just come back and just cut the dead trees that are laying down, use them for firewood. And I used to heat with wood completely. I'd say about the first 15 years that I lived here, I heated with wood completely. I didn't use anything else other than wood. But I've gotten kind of lazy. I still use the wood stove, and it will heat the whole house if I want to. But usually I just do it for fun. When it's really cold out, I'll get a fire going, burn some firewood, maybe watch a football game, that kind of stuff. Oh, cool, check it out. I was just talking about them, and there they are. They came back to get the rest of the beans. Trying to get Loki though. Loki went back in the woods again. Cool, look at that. There's Loki, I finally found you. Just in time. They're doing the beans. Cool, look at that. That's Johnson Farmer, I think. Or Johnson Farms. I forgot they have a YouTube channel. Cool, look at that. Awesome live action. It's gonna get dusty over here, so I'm gonna head on to the house. All right, doggy, let's go. I just happened to be back here when he came. Pretty good timing.